running the route, I leave them outline when I hear them.
Yeah, I was looking for the black one.
Putting it down for that. Time I was dying and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. He ain't got me in the game now. Breathe down with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets.
The kickoff for Pittsburgh.
For a berth in the
Friend sound like he's
AFC
scared.
Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round
He's
of the
scared.
NFL playoffs. Out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Davis on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
His first carry. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Brought down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run.
Yo, Curry's crazy.
Walk away from that field, I'm like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Deshaun Perriman, 70 yards. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there.
Did the Gort ever work in OBS, man?
Off it goes.
Nope.
Devin, you're not even in that hole.
That shit trash.
Will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end
times.
zone for a touchback.
Bro, it's not even telling me the personnel right now. It's crazy. Was that a setting? Nah, it wasn't.
First down, going to the air with Love. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's brought down, getting this one up
It wasn't
to about the
standing for me.
35.
It like took a while.
Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you could hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Love. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll try and run for him. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Well, they deemed it 4 down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's McFarland.
Pittsburgh.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down by
the success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense on balance. I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the give, this is McFarland. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Rashad Perriman, 78 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. Still 1st quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll run on 1st down. McFarland. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Tackled by Jordan Willis.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, He had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but now it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Also in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 24. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Love now to pass on 1st down. He's got the 1st down inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
7-yard line.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To the air again, Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Going back to Love. Escaping the pressure right. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Ashton Davis on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, you can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A 2nd and 11 for the 19.
No, cool.
At the 19-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman.
Ooh.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Fuck,
and
he got hit. That was
coverage,
a
and it's
touchdown.
intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney.
Sorry, that's it.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here.
Fine, if you vote on him, I'll vote on Alex, I guess.
He got hit. Fuck.
And now they're set up
He
inside
got
the
hit.
red zone for
Wait,
the
what's
offense.
Alex?
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Love. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Taken in the end zone.
J-E-T-S.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Wait, Chris,
You are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
The tackle made.
There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. Fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
I fixed it.
And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's go, Claypool.
Chase Claypool. 60 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Steelers 17.
That was a nice little
Claypool
route.
a beast, bro.
I use that shit too high, too. I use that shit too high,
to
too.
kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Ashton Davis on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10.
I definitely tried to get there. I thought I had the speed for it, but...
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if
I don't know why I do that.
But you got to do something to
I don't know
make
why
it
I do
pass.
that.
And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves
Thank God I
reasserted,
adjusted that
and
shit.
calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
I thought he caught that. Oh, shit.
They come
Nah,
up now,
I knew it was
3rd and
bad
5
fucking
following the
Yeah,
incomplete
I know.
pass.
That's like for a second we thought he caught it. You're my team, and
From the gun, he's going to look deep for Perriman.
That's a terrible ball.
Darnold got to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
All right, not Darnold. Darnold is sitting in the bed.
Fitzpatrick, and the return outside
Darnold is sitting in
midfield
the bed
to the
right now.
46-yard
It's
line.
Darnold. What do you expect?
Oh, and that's a nice job
Nah,
defensively
that
to get
nigga
a
was
piece of
swinging
the
that shit to
football.
pass
He's going to
this
pop it into
season.
the air, and then it's the
Bro, I'm
tip drill.
snacking watching
And
this
good
game, bro. This shit's
concentration
a 1
by
and a
him
half.
to react to it and
No
pull in
doubt.
the
We gotta get a
interception.
fucking stop or something.
Following the interception, Love. Ebron caught left side.
this game's not even close to
And the
it.
result here, a pickup
No
of
doubt.
8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Yo, if you had Claypool
Facing
with
a
the left
2nd
side, it
and
was
2
a
after
fucking
that last
touchdown.
catch, good for 8 yards. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down,
We
Steelers.
often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. found a way to have him leak
I've
out
seen it,
underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Complete to
Chase Claypool with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
There's playoffs right now with
He's
this.
having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves
You
us
were here the entire time?
anticipating what can still come. I mean,
How
2
long?
touchdowns
How long we
already
talking
here
about?
through the
How long we
second
talking
quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
We just gotta figure out this funk our damn self.
Fields it in the middle
The
of the
game
end
will
zone.
run right now, it look like.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here is the run back. We'll leave him shy of the
24-14.
20-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
24 and answer. I ain't going with that.
Anything can happen now.
Yeah. Darnold started shit in the fucking bed.
The New York offense taking over for their
doesn't
next
re-
possession.
doesn't
They're
rely too
down now
proper.
24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the
Is he gonna
drive.
Bro.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Big yardage that
That was a
time
nice
for the
catch.
Jets. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's
Which Frank is
1st and
Fitzpatrick,
10
good.
just outside the 30.
Fitzpatrick.
Out of the shotgun, here's
Ryan
Darnold.
Fitzpatrick.
Flush to his right. He's going to take
Damn
off. Darnold, he lost the football. And it's picked
Damn.
up by the Steelers. And he's able to
I
take
thought
this
Clyde.
one back to the 36-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little
What?
loose with the football
Wow.
that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel
Wow.
like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the
You saw
people
that?
who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security
was
drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the...
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jordan Willis in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Steelers, you have me at the
3rd down.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Love from the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Love. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
15. 1st down, Steelers.
On play action, Love to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Away and incomplete.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And Boswell's kick is good. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Johnson now returning. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a second down throw for Love here. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jordan Willis, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down.
French guy fumbled fucking 3 times, and fucking every time my guy fumbles, he got the ball.
Operating from the gun. Love looking deep here for Ebron. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here and go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
2nd and 5.
Off of play action, Darnold. Flushed out right. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Braxton Berrios. 67 yards. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get this score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
I thought you were going to get tackled at least. Fucking ran right in front.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. From the gun, this will be McFarland. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Blake Cashman on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
2nd
Second down, Love. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. McFarland running out of the gun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Again, McFarland.
Y'all niggas
And he'll
is
be
wild
brought
for
down
that.
here at the 3-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game
Them
now
niggas is wild
at
for
their
that.
pace.
Trying to
This
let
is
you
ball
score and
control
shit.
football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Boswell's kick is good.
Nah, it wasn't. That just makes sure the fake ain't happen.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This
That was to make sure the
one
fake
helps
ain't
stretch
happen
out
at
the
all.
lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last
I thought it was a curl. That's the only reason I threw that
a
bitch.
whole lot better view
I could have
than when you're
sworn
trying to
this
figure
nigga
out
was
how to
running a
fix
curl.
things there.
Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
fucking
2nd and
bitch
10
crazy.
here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Darnold. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. It was Minka Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
Minka is a bitch,
Fitzpatrick
right.
on the coverage.
This offense in
Minka is a
desperate
bitch.
need of a conversion as they
Calm
come
it
up
down.
on 3rd down.
Went on offense.
To throw is Darnold. And he finds his man Griffin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Darnold. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On 2nd down, it's Hines. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here's Darnold. Finding Gabriel complete.
That is some crazy bullshit.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They run the counter. Hines. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings
I like it. We here, man. This is a good play. This is touchdown football. On both ends. On both ends.
Back to throw, Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break.
We like it. We like it.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen.
If it was going to be easy, if you want to be in the playoffs.
Scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. 3rd and 2, Darnold. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Oh.
And his pass is
Fucking
intercepted
the
for
hype
the 4th time today.
Fuck.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
The hype shit, bro. Fuck.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead.
The hype shit just got me bad.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout.
Man,
this time,
Chris, you want them to win, don't you?
And it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Anthony.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense.
The big fella! He finds his tight end, Gentry. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Zach Gentry, 34 yards.
This will end the game.
And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Quick throw complete. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
38, Jets 21.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Return here for Davis. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. 23 yards on the play. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Darnold.
Bro, I threw it. Bro. This shit is crazy.
Bud Dupree gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
This shit is crazy.
Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I fucking threw that shit on guard.
As we get you reset here.
How? What are you
Let's see what they've come up with
crazy.
offensively after having time to talk it over. Out to his left. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
That nigga was so
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Chris, what do I do?
Darnold from the gun.
Wow.
And that will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
They gave me the fucking hike shit, bro. That shit was crazy.